to my channel. So for today's video, I have another client makeup tutorial, of course. I'm using Carli again as my model. I'm going to be doing this beautiful burgundy smoky gold eye. And to create this look, I used the Carli, Bybel, and BH Cosmetics palette, which I absolutely am obsessed with. So if you guys are interested in seeing how to achieve the look you guys saw in the beginning, then please keep watching. So as usual, I'm just cleansing her face with the simple micellar water. I forgot to show it before I started going in with the products. That's why her face looks so wet. So now I'm just toning her face with the Lush toner water. I absolutely love this. After letting that sink in, I'm going to moisturize her face with the Daily Hydration Moisturizer and making sure I pay attention directly under her eyes because she has very dry under eyes. Now moving to the brows, I'm just brushing them out, and then I'm using the e.l.f. Instant Lift Brow Pencil in the shade Deep Brown. And I don't have to do too much to her brows because they're already thick and full and pretty bold, so I will just lightly fill them in, not outline them or anything too harsh, and then I'll clean them up with concealer, shape them, nicely. I don't have to go in with brow pomade like I do with my other clients to define them or make them bold, so this is why I love doing her makeup. And to clean them up, I'm using the Maybelline Better Than Skin Concealer. To further blend that out, I'm using the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush, and I'm just blending out the top and the bottom. Now using that same concealer, which is in light to medium, I'm going to prime her eyes with that and blend it out with the same brush. So like I said, the star is going to be the Carli Bybel palette. So I'm using that bone shade in the palette. I forgot to show it. And I'm just setting her eye and under her brow. Now taking that brown shade as my transition. I absolutely love using this on my more fair clients. It just shows up so well. It's very pigmented. So after putting that in the crease, I'm going to pack that Dusty Rose shade on her outer V and then go ahead and start blending it lightly into the crease. After building that up to my liking, I'm taking the Burgundy shade, packing that on the outer V, and the same deal, just switching to a fluffy blending brush this time. I'm really diffusing that and blowing it out so it looks blended. And then after building that up to my liking, I'm going to take this beautiful gold shade right here and just pack that on half of the lid. Now I'm just going in and blending everything together so it doesn't look harsh. Then I'm just going to prime her face with the e.l.f. Hydrating Primer, again focusing under her eyes because they're super dry. Now while I'm letting that sink into her skin, I'm going to apply some mascara and apply the Ardell 105 Glamour Lashes.
Over the hill and far away, Mother Duck said quack, 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 quack.
Now I'm taking the LA Girl Pro Coverage Foundations and Natural and Soft Honey, mixing them together to be her perfect foundation match and applying that all over the skin and then blending that in with the e.l.f. I think this is the Selfie Ready foundation brush. Love this. Oh my gosh. Amazing. And Carli was dancing because Layla was out of school for Thanksgiving break, so she had her Kindle and wanted to watch me do Carli's makeup. Then after blending that out and blending it down her neck, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline concealer and just highlight under her eyes, the center of her forehead, the bridge of her nose, Cupid's bow, and her chin. And then I'm going to blend all that out with the Beauty Blender. And then I like to go over the entire face to make sure the foundation is pushed into her skin, not just sitting on top of it. Now I'm just setting under her eyes with the RCMA No Color Powder. I'm not baking. I just prefer to apply the powder with a beauty blender. I feel like it pushes it into the skin more. And I'm just setting her face with the same powder. And then we're going to go in and contour. I'm using this gray shade, kind of. It has a really cool undertone, and I'm just going to contour her face with that. And then I use the bronzer to, you know, bronze up her skin. Now I'm using this ColourPop blush. I'll have it linked down below for you guys if I remember. And then I'm highlighting with the gold from the Carli Bybel palette, and then baking her contour with the RCMA powder so she looks sharp and defined. Now I'm smoking out her lower lash line with the same eyeshadows we used in the crease, and applying a little mascara to her lower lashes and the top to blend the falsies. Now I'm using my Maybelline lip gloss palette, and I'm using the deep burgundy shade I used last time if you guys saw my last video. If not, it'll be linked down below for you guys. But yeah, I'm just applying that all over her lips because it just went so well with the eye look and the shirt. And I'm cleaning up with concealer just because it is tricky to do dark lips without using a lip liner because you got to be sanitary. So I went in with concealer to clean it up, and then the look is complete. I absolutely loved how it came out. I'm sorry if I'm like stuttering and stuff. Like, I'm just so not used to doing voiceovers. But yeah, I absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.